Howdy folks, hope you're doing well and staying safe. Full disclosure, I'm getting over an upper respiratory infection. It has just killed me for the last 3 weeks, so my voice is kind of off. In fact, doing these audio tracks is taking me a while to get it done. This is like my third or fourth attempt. So, Pangastar, and I'm assuming that's the reference to the, I think it's called the Genshin games, if I remember correctly, wanted me to review his play. And I said, okay, I will. I mean, I'll take a look at it. You guys have always wanted me to start doing this. And there's a few things that I think overall he did really well. I thought personally at the end of it, it's a good game. I think he played really quite well. There's some technical issues and things you should know about, timing-wise, that I think you guys all should know. So here we go. But the one thing I do want to say at this channel, if I catch anyone on this channel stat shaming him afterwards, I'll ban you instantly from the channel. In the Discord, you're gone. We don't do that. I'm not perfect. God knows I put a video that said, don't play like this part when I screwed up myself. But Pangastar likes to go underwater a lot. There comes things you have to remember a few things. First of all, he's playing basically tier 5 match, which is tier 6 Arizona. So he can only be detected, airdrop from these battleships and ships, but a maximum of 6 kilometers. It's actually mostly 5 kilometers, so he's fine for a while. I'm okay with that. But just remember, stay 6 kilometers away from the ships, you're fine. He's going to drop the sonar ping you just saw right now, and those torpedoes aren't going to do anything. When you're going to first do this, line the torpedoes up with the angle, the white angle you see. Shoot them down that track, the exact track there. If he blows his damage control, at least you get an opportunity of 1, maybe 2. Maybe they'll hit if he slows down or it does something. But do them first. Don't try to bend them like Beckham right off the bat. And if you also notice his teammates in another submarine as well. They're both in the tier 6 boat, the Cachalot, which I like to call the shallot a lot because I love shallots. Good Canadian onion. But again, this ping counts. Now remember, it ping's going to last half the amount of time. So if you ping twice, you get a longer duration. Which he wants to, then ping. I have no issue with that. But don't ping after you get the second click, the second actual ping attachment to it. That's a kind of a bad thing. Another reason why you do want to follow mostly the white line and lineup is that if you launch your torpedoes down that angle and then ping, and it hits, and they go to clear it, at least the torpedoes had a bit of time to lock on, and that's kind of key. Now he's starting to push up a little too much. He's getting in kind of close. Again, not a big deal, but ping it. And when a ship's away from you, try to ping as close to the bow as possible, because I think you saw one of my videos, you can actually tease the torpedoes and then just slide. Now, you can literally just dodge it from being hit in that way. But that was a good set. But see, right here, he's a little too close to this cruiser. And I know the cruiser's having a hard time, but he's making the right choice here. Don't get with the mutual detection. He's hanging out, getting low on battery. This was a good call, in my opinion. Switch to the rear tubes, rather. Shoot right there. And now he can ping. Now this guy is having he doesn't quite make it, but you'll get the idea and see in a minute. But he cleared the sonar ping, but the torpedoes had a little bit of time to track. Then just wait. And I'll show you a bit later about the CV and clearing pings. But he's forcing this guy to go back up the other way. He's now far enough away in his sub, he can actually think about starting coming up and recharging the battery. Not too bad. I'm okay with this so far. And he'll have to turn around and come back and go after it. The enemy team is just running, well, the CV's running away, and so is the rest of the team. The enemy team is just heading north, which is fine. So what he does now, just turn around. By the way, at this point, he actually could have pinged him and then just started harassing him. Even though he can't shoot him, he can't airdrop on him. It's more than 6 kilometers. If it's outside of 6 kilometers, they can't get you. So by all means, ping. I mean, freak them out, and he's gone. The CV player in this, I want to talk a bit about this because he's going to go up after the CV. I'm mostly going to fast forward scenes from this point on because I just don't want to see it. Ooh, watch your language, Pangastar, in chat there, buddy. So he's underwater again here. I get it. It's not a big deal. But he doesn't have to be. The torpedo bombers are going after the Emerald, not him. So come on up the surface, recharge your battery, keep heading north. The CV is running away, which is exactly what I expect him to do. And I want to talk a little bit about that CV player. He's not a great CV player. He sucks at the Independence, 22% win ratio to 9 battles. CV, the Independence itself, is a meh ship anyway, so I'm fine with that. But he knows this boat. This is his best submarine. So he knows what the Cachalot is actually capable of. And every time you keep going down, you lose seconds. You want to build the seconds up for your actual air intake for your battery. So again, we're going to fast forward here a bit because I want to watch you show what happened with the Emerald. The Emerald did smoke up. She's about to smoke up here because she's almost low health and she's trying to chase down the CV as well. But look on the right side of the mini-map. If someone's spotting the CV fighters, you know exactly where it is. You know it's leaving away. You will sometimes honest to God, see the fighters, but not the CV. That's a thing. That's a real thing. So now he's going back underwater. He didn't have to. Again, the CV is going after the Emerald. It's not going after him. He's got the opportunity to be spotted at, I believe it's 2.3 kilometers by air with this boat. So again, he's still fine. There's nothing for him to do. Still having a good play and a good game as far as I'm concerned. He's going to make one, I'm going to say, tactical mistake. And it's coming up, so I want to get you warned for it. And that's the only mistake I already saw that he made. And at the very end, we'll get to that too. But right now, again, charge your battery, doing fine. There's no plane. But you see the plane icon that's telling you planes are nearby. When they go red, they're about to spot you. The tactical mistake that's coming up is Pingstar doesn't actually understand that this process to go to periscope depth, that's going to take 7 seconds. So it's 7 seconds. He has to get below 20 meters to not be spotted. He's going to need another 6 seconds. Now the Emerald's dead. There's no spotting. This is the part where I would have jumped down to 30 meters because you have no spotting. He didn't do that. And because of it, he gets spotted. And like I said, the CV player, he's not bad at CVs. He's really good at subs. But he understands how to play the Cachalot quite well. And this is where he gets spotted. 2 seconds. Too long. Too late, sorry. It's only for a brief moment. Commander, but now he knows. The CV knows he's there, and he wouldn't have. And what you're going to see is a CV player, a good CV player's reaction instantaneously on this boat. Just give it a few seconds and look down right to your mini-map. He's going to end up dropping fighters on him in that general area. He's been spotted. He knows where he is. The next set of planes that come out, the ones you have C, there you go. There's the ones right above him. Fighters above his head. Now he can't come back up. But other than the Independence itself, which can only drop once for rockets and once for bombs, and I think 3 times for torpedoes, the HE bombs are about the biggest threat he has, and the submarine's meh. So I actually would have came to the surface right now and gone after it personally. I don't care if it sees me. But he's also got to remember that sub has a 6-kilometer ASW drop. He cannot get within 6 kilometers of it. It doesn't matter if he's being spotted. The fighter can't hurt him just as long as he stays out by 6 kilometers. Also, people panic. They panic a lot in ships when it comes to submarines. That panic can be used to your benefit. So when they see you and know you're coming and they can't do anything, effectively speaking, people get really nervous. Like I said, he's only made one mistake, but you're going to see the CV player, spoiler, going to drop another airdrop on him. And he's still getting low on battery. There's really only a submarine left and a CV. So the Arizona's taken out by his teammate. And he's fine. There goes the second set of fighters. I actually would have just surfaced. Just stay at a 6-kilometer range. Let your own team help you out and kill him and go for it. You're going to win the game. I mean, that's how I look at it. But again, that's what I would do to charge. Overall, at this point, it's not a mistake. You're just wasting your battery power as far as I'm concerned. But it's your choice. Now, remember one thing. This is the part I want to talk about, clearing pings. CVs are disgusting at it. I want you to remember that. Look at the time of the game. There's 9 minutes and 10 seconds left. I want you to remember that when you guys are watching this video, because it's disgusting and I don't like it. Second of all, you see the Yuki uniform. You do have the ability, he's now within sub's ability to actually depth charge him. You have the ability, when you hit that key, it reduces the amount of time to dive by 20%. He didn't use it the entire game. He could have used it, in my opinion, when he got spotted, but didn't, which is fine. I mean, again, it's not a mistake, it just is. Now he's pulling himself away, getting himself inside of his fighters. But there are no more fighters, if you notice that. So all you had to do was surface. Look at that ping, guys. 8 minutes, 9:10. It's 8:30. It's still activated. Just watch how long on the top right-hand corner it takes for that ping to come out for a Tier 6 aircraft carrier. It is disgusting. Is it gone yet? Is it gone yet? No. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now this guy's put another set of fighters up. He knows. But he also knows he's got a carrier to deal with. And he also has a battleship to deal with, or 2 subs to deal with. At this point, he starts turning back in. And, you know, Pengastar, I agree with you. At this point, I just charge. The game's won, and do your thing. It doesn't matter. Start shooting. Finally, did you notice the ping went away? The ping damage could last a minute. So sometimes you want to get that ping out of the way sooner than later. Now, here's what I talked about earlier. Put your second ping on it, and that carrier can't do nothing. I would not turn around and use my stern tube either at this point. I would just keep charging the submarine. I wouldn't care. You want to win the game. You don't want to lose this point. The third ping's not necessary, to be honest with you. You're now giving it a track. And don't forget, you're closing in to 6 kilometers. That 6 kilometers is very, very key. The reason why I told you that 6 kilometers is here comes the ASW. You're going to be dropped on. So, is that a mistake? No, I don't think it's a mistake. He just did what he did. It's all good as far as I'm concerned. And his teammate took out the other Cachalot. Just the submarine player left. Just the aircraft carrier left. That's it. And the aircraft carrier is actually bleeding up with his torpedoes. And he's going to get the kill. Overall, good game. I really think it was a good game. Just for no people, the average damage in this submarine, I believe, is 18,000. So it's almost double the damage, I believe. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with this. So Pengastar, I think he did okay. I think there was one tactical error that I already highlighted. But overall, guys, let me know down in the comments. Do you guys like this sort of thing? Do you like this kind of educational material? If you don't, let me know as well. It's okay. I don't mind. No jingles, by the way, so I don't tell stories like that. He's really good at it. But hey, as always, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button for me. I do appreciate it. The channel has grown by 5,000 subscribers this month alone. But as always, take care, stay safe. Pengastar, thanks for the video. Bye for now.